प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, मेरे को बुला लेना।
Hi everyone, I hope you all are doing good. I'm Abhishek Shaw, the Developer Student Club lead from Calcutta Institute of Engineering and Management. I will be a host for today's session on Introduction to Android Study Jam. So, without wasting any further time, let's invite our speaker, Snehashis Sarkar, who is a Google Android Study Jam facilitator and he's also a second year BCA student from CIEM. He will brief you about the entire program of Android Study Jam, like what you all guys have to do, what you will be getting out of it, and many more. So, Snehasis, over to you.
Yeah, thank you for that introduction. So, hi guys, welcome to the session. So, I will be, as he said, as our DSC lead mentioned, I will be your Android Strategy and Facilitator. So, it's my job to brief you guys, and I will also conduct some more sessions where we will live code some apps. So, let's see what this program is all about. Abhishek, please share the screen. Okay, thanks. So, what are Android Study Jams? Android study jams, as you can see on the screen, are a community organized study groups for people to learn how to build Android apps using an online training course. We will be taking code labs that are made by Google developers, which if you follow, you can learn Android very easily. We will going step by step from Kotlin, then you will learn about the Android lifecycle and lot of things, and then we will get into the layouts and finally into coding. So, how are we doing this? Let's talk about how this course will work, the structure of this, and what are your options. So, to begin, we will have two tracks. One, if you are new to programming, then you can just start with the basics course where you will learn everything from scratch. And then there is also the prior programming experience track where you will first get a little basics of Kotlin. At Kotlin Cons, there is a playground there. You don't even need an IDE as well. You can just go there and code your minds will. So in the prior programming track, uh, I will dive a little bit advanced of this course, but I will suggest that you take the neutral programming track first, unless if you don't have that much confidence. So after you pick a track, you will have to select. A, uh, excuse me, sorry for the fumble. So after you pick a track, you have to start a unit. There will be several units in the track. There are about like 2 units in the neutral programming one, and I think 4 in the second one. After selecting an unit, there will be a lot of pathways, and in these pathways there will be videos which will be optional, but you can see them. They're like to cheer you up, and there will be these code labs. You will have to take these code labs that will have all the instructions about how you will learn this thing. It is like a chapter, like a text. There will be everything given, the code, the explanation, how everything is working, and there will also be quizzes. After you complete the code labs, you have to answer this quiz. It's like a test, like, you know. So after you answer the quizzes, you earn badges. So what will happen on these badges now? These badges will go on your Google developer profile. When you are taking the course, be sure to sign in though and create a developer profile if you haven't already. It's very quick to create. As you earn more badges, you can see them on your developer profile and favorite them as shown here. So, what will we be learning? Now, before I go into that, I think I talked a little too quick. If you guys have any doubts, you can drop in the chat right now. Like anything so far, is everything clear so far? I hope it isn't, because I'm willing to answer some questions. So I will be waiting a few minutes, see if anyone has any questions. Uh, Waiting. It's already 5 minutes. Let's see how many people. 25 people are watching. So if we start a bit early, I don't think so. You can rewind and see that part. Still waiting on your questions, guys. Okay. I don't think you guys have any questions so far. Let's move on to the next slide. So what you will be learning for the new to programming track, you need some basic computer literacy. That means you need to know your way around the computer. You just need to know how to use it, and some basic mathematics skills. We are going to use the Android Basics in Kotlin course that is provided by Google itself. It has 6 pathways, as it says here. In this core track, you will learn about Kotlin, introduction to Kotlin. You will learn from the scratch, like how to declare variables and all that. You will create your first Android app in Android Studio. Of course, that includes installing Android Studio and setting it up for the first time. You have all the instructions. We will provide you with the link, of course, and then you will learn how to build a basic layout. Okay, I think we see a question here. What do you mean by prior experience? Like how much experience? Okay. By prior experience, I will say like you need to know the basic programming. Like we all know our way around Hello World. Not everyone here knows how to do a Hello World program, but that is not prior programming experience. By experience, we mean like you have some knowledge about arrays, how to run loops, and a little bit about calling functions, object, and everything. Basically, oops concept and all those stuff. You need to know uh, just a little bit. What should I say? What should I use the word here? Mm, you just need to be a little fluent in programming. That's all. Cause I am gonna be honest. Of course, the advanced stuff needs more experience, but for building basic Android apps, you will be only calling functions and all those stuff. It's very easy to be honest. Once you start learning, it will be very easy. But I will suggest to start from new to programming because it goes from very basic. It explains a lot more stuff than the prior programming. Of course, you should follow the prior programming after completing new to programming one. So there's that. Any other questions? You can just drop by. I will check them. I will answer them. So yeah, as I was left at number 3, you will be learning how to build basic layouts. Excuse me for that. You will learn how to add a button, how to react to button clicks and all the stuff, the listeners and all those things. And then we have getting user input. How you take inputs from user, how you take text input from the user. We will be making an tip calculator app. Yeah, we like objects in Java kind of things. Yeah. Like the OOP concept basically. We will be having a lot of objects. We will be working with objects, right? We will be have views. We will add listeners to them. We have many functions that we will call to them. We will need them. Just little knowledge how to call functions and everything. Android can be done in Java, but we will be doing this one in Kotlin because that's the official language for Android right now. Google declared that. And we will be doing in Kotlin only because Kotlin will have a lot of stuff that Java will cause some complications. It is just to make the code easier right now. Kotlin is easy. You guys will see. As for prior programming experience track, as you were asking, Abir, it is you have to experience in object-oriented programming language. You need to be familiar how to use an IDE. That's basically your whatever you use. We will be using Android Studio. That is the Jet. That is based on JetBrains IntelliJ. And also you need some knowledge of GitHub. And every programmer here should know GitHub because why not? It's important. We will be using the Kotlin course curriculum and also the Android Kotlin Fundamentals one. The Kotlin course one is to make yourself familiarized with Kotlin, and the Android Kotlin Fundamentals will be obviously about Android only. So, what will you learn? We will learn about obviously I mentioned Kotlin course and a lot of times. We will learn about Kotlin. Then we will build our first step again. You can skip this one if you are already doing the new to programming one, but not literally skip. You know it, so you can just speed through that course that time. You will learn to build an interactive app. Attached to that one, you will also do that in the new to programming one. These are just brush ups and all those stuff. You will learn about a little bit advanced about layouts, creating two apps, data binding, and all this stuff. We will be learning about navigation. It is important because in my experience, someone new to Android will be confused how to make the navigation layout and all those things. So it is very important. Like it was very helpful to me. Like we facilitators also have to take this course, and I have taken it, and it really helps. It will also make things a lot easier. Don't worry, I will be there for you guys as well. I will be helping you throughout the thing. You will learn about activities and fragment life cycles. As I said, life cycle is very important. You can do a lot of stuff like doing things when the app is opened or when the app is closed. There is a lot of things out there. You need to learn them. There is architecture components. You will learn about view model, live data, data binding. I'm just, the view model and transformations, a lot of stuff. There is also the databases and recycler view. Now, the recycler view, you will learn about that in the first track as well. And mind me when I say recycler view is very interesting when you will learn about it. You can do all sorts of things with recycler view. It is very fun. Also, it is a bit, yeah, let's say, time consuming to set up for the first time. But once you get to know it, it's an amazing thing. After that, we're gonna go online. We're gonna go online and make a mass real estate app. By going online, I mean your app will go online, obviously. And then we have repository and work manager. It is basically your Git stuff, and work manager will have to go through it as well. And also there are some conventions that you must follow, like the material designs principles, you can visit material.io. It is a great site. You can implement material design components very easily if you go through follow their guides. And that's pretty much it. So now, what equipments do everyone need? Let's talk about that. So of course you are gonna need a computer. Like you need the Android Studio. You need to code. You all of course need a computer to code. I mean, we can code on mobile devices, but it is not feasible in this case. You should check if Android Studio meets the minimum system requirements. For me, I will suggest that it would be really nice if your machine has at least 4 gigs of RAM. Then you won't be able to take advantage of the emulator, but it's fine. You can do it on your own device as well. Of course, you will have to install Android Studio. The link to that will also be given in the end. Of course, you need an internet connection because Android Studio fetches the libraries that you use in your app in real time and compiles them in the APK. And of course, you need an USB cable. And everyone is using an Android device, I think, unless we have any iPhone users there. Do we? I don't think so. And if we have, you're rich. So Android, it is said optional to have an Android device in USB, but I will recommend we to use the Android device more than the Android emulator because it's much more practical. It is much easier to visualize and also it's faster, to be very honest. If you use an Android emulator, unless your PC has a lot of resources, it will take a lot of, it will need a bit of horsepower. That's all I want to say. So, what should you do? You should start with this place. You have to go to this site, g.co/Android Study Gems, and collect your first batch. Now let me share my screen and show you this site. Uh, and here you go. So Abhishek, please add my screen as well. I just shared. Abhishek. Yeah, thanks. So as you can see, I went to this site, this link I gave you guys, g.co/Android/studygems, and it redirected me to this site. Now, of course, during this time period, when you will go to this site for the first time, you will get this dialog saying you earned the Android StudyGems participant badge. You need to sign in to claim it. Now, I have already claimed it. So if I sign in, it will just be there. So I won't get a dialogue again, but you guys will get. You guys should go sign up and claim that badge. Yeah, I already had it, but anyway. So as you can see, there will be two courses: new to programming and prior programming. As I said again, I suggest starting with the new to programming one, and you will see there are earnable badges here. There are 6 core pathways as I said before. The unit 1 has 4 and unit 2 has 2. The unit 1 will be mostly about Kotlin basics and Android. Adding a button to an app, it has that as well. So how are these code labs work though? Let me show you. So when I click on a pathway, it will have these tasks for you. Now these videos, you can watch them, as I say, to get cheered up, but you can simply skip them. They are not that important. The videos are not important, seriously, but they give you some more context about what you are going to do. And there is write your first program. These are code labs. You need to take these. So once you are here, you need to click on take code lab, and you will start from here. I was doing them, so it's midway. So you will show you a lot of stuff that is documented. You should read most of them because they will explain what are you doing and why are you doing. If you have any doubts, they're mostly in this documentation only. If you read them, you will learn about them. So it just this part only talks about some prerequisites and what you will learn. So you're gonna click next. And there you have a Kotlin playground from this site. To click on this, you are going to redirected to be to an online IDE that can run Kotlin code, and that's very easy to be understand, very handy because you don't have to install an IDE just to learn an programming language. You can just use the online IDE and it will work just fine. So this is our world famous convention for our programmers, the Hello World program. We write functions using fun in Kotlin with fun main. Main is the method which starts running first, and we have println hello world. This program obviously prints hello world. We all know. I'm not going to show you all this. I'm not going to go through all of these things right now. We're gonna have a live coding session on the next one when we have. We will notify you prior when the next session is. So you go to next. See, they have just given you the definitions here. See, understand the parts of the program. Fun. Fun is a word in the Kotlin programming language. Fun stands for function. A function is a selection of program that performs a specific task. Like this, they've explained all that. They've broken it down and explained it completely for beginners, and it's very helpful. I have learned a lot from these code labs as well because I have to take them, and I have to. It's really nice. So once you complete everything they ask, I'm gonna jump to the end because I have already done this. You guys will have to do this. There is a summary as well and the solution code if you were unable to do what they asked you. This was a basic printing challenge, so it was not much. But when we will get into the apps, they will provide you with GitHub repository links where the app's code is there, and you can just go there and see if you have done anything wrong or what you are doing wrong. There is learn more and there is practice on your own. So once you are done with a pathway, you click done. Sometimes it takes time to update, but the most important thing is this quiz. You have to take these quizzes to complete the pathway. Here it is saying 60% completed. This is a bit buggy. Google will fix it. You will receive your badges as long as you complete the quiz. Okay. So you click on take a quiz and you have a quiz here. Okay, that wasn't a funny pun. So what is a program? Which keyword do you use to define? There is a lot of things there. So let's see. What is a program? A specified task, a tool that helps to write Kotlin code, a series of instructions that computer executes. A definition set to you. It's definitely number 3. Which keyword do you use to define a function in Kotlin? We just read about it. It's fun. Which of the following do you need to create a Kotlin program that prints a line of text? Choose as many answers as you see fit. We obviously need a comment. I'm not comment. Sorry for that. We obviously need a main function. We need curly braces that define the area, the scope of the main function. We need to call to a printer println. Print means a single line print. Println means the cursor will go to the next line after printing. And a piece of text surrounded by quotation marks, of course. Comment describing what a program does is not necessary. It's a good programming practice. That's all. That helps explaining what you are doing. What do you expect this Kotlin code to do? Println hello world. It's a sunny and warm day. You might be seeing this args array of string. This is similar to what we do in Java, like string args, the same thing. This will print 2 lines of text. Will these be separated by a blank line? No, it won't. How would you modify this main function so that it prints 6 layers of text on someone's birthday? So we will set you have to set the layers one. Set valid. Oh, just on fourth birthday. Okay, we have to do that as well. Print valid. We can just do this. Print val to 4. No. Sorry. We have to do this. Set val age to 4 and set val layer to 6. Which of these options correctly calls the function below and passes it valid input arguments? For name string. Okay, this is also a good example how the function signature will work in Kotlin. You have your fun keyword to declare it is a function. You have the function name, that is this create message, and you have these arguments. Now, what is this polon and string? This defines the type of your variable type. The return type, data type. There is age and there is int as well. So my name is name, and there is location, and then is age. You have also this inline string things. By the way, do we have any questions so far? No. Okay. We will have a Q&A session after this. So my name is Amy, Australia. Yeah, this seems just fine. Below as it passed. It's Amy. I am from Australia and I am 28 years. This is just fine. And now that you submit your answers, you get a evaluation. Yeah, we scored 6 out of 6. I am very intelligent. So after that, you can just directly click to next pathway, or you can just return to the pathway. You can just click directly on next pathway, and it will take you to the next one. So like this, you have to complete these code labs. I'm gonna get back to my presentation again, and what to share the screen again. Study time share. Abhishek, can you please read my screen? Yeah, thank you. So, ready to go? Or do you guys have any doubts? I really need to answer some doubts of you because I know I haven't. I have. This is my first session ever, so please, I apologize in advance for the fumbles I have. So, if you guys are ready, you can head over to g.co/android/studyjams and earn your first batch. And if you have any doubts, please ask them. I know you guys have questions, but you are shy to ask because I am normally in such events. So feel free to ask. I'm gonna wait a few minutes, see if you guys have any questions. Hmm, let's see. Also, if you earn your first batch, you can just drop in the chat box and take it. Okay, Srijan, I can't wait for you guys to get started as well. We will also cover some live coding with, not today, the next session, as I said again. By the way, the deadline for this program is, before you guys ask, you have until January 25th to finish whichever track you want. You should complete both the tracks, I will suggest, because then there is something more for you. And if you complete only the first track, you will earn those badges, obviously, and you will learn Android. That is the main part. You have until earned first badge, did nothing. Yeah, it's the participation badge. It is the limited time badge that you earn during this time period of this Android Study Jams. It's a limited time badge. You won't get it any other time. So you're lucky to get them. You have until January 25th to earn all the badges and get rewarded. All right, Mayuk earned his first badge as well. Also, Abir did as well. Congratulations to you guys. I hope to see. But let's see who earns the last badge first. I am more eager to see that. Try to earn all the badges and get reward. Okay, Abhishek also got it. Our DS lead. Is there any challenge and projected after completing both track? No, the thing I am coming to it. The thing is, the challenge is the quizzes. As I said, the quizzes you finish, you answer. They won't be that easy all the time if you don't follow the pathways. What should I say? Carefully, attentively. You have until January to earn all the back. There is also another thing that I am going to mention. I don't have it on the slide because it wasn't there at the time. Basically, this Android Study Jam session is also done for getting you guys ready for the Google Solution Challenge 2021. This is basically a challenge from Google that will have you make apps for problem statements from them. It's not exactly like a hackathon, but you can say, you can compare it to that. It's not an hackathon actually. It's not. We'll see. Also, among all of you, after finishing these tracks or while doing these tracks, you can make an Android app and submit it to me for judging it. Kind of. I don't like using the word judging. So among all of you, you will submit apps, and I will select one app that we will nominate to the Google. That if Google likes, they will showcase it on a blog, and that's pretty exciting. I'm just bummed out that I can't submit an app because I have a lot of ideas in my mind right now. Okay, so these badges are gonna go in your Google developer profile. It's still in beta stage, and since it is beta stage, it is not made public yet. But it's like your quick labs badges as well. They show that you have certain skill in a thing, right? They are like a badge of honor that you would like to showcase. And once this beta stage is over, you will be able to showcase, and they will help make a more solid resume, maybe. Yeah, I just answered that. Any other questions, guys? I'm waiting. Also, guys, there will be a form that you will have to fill out after this session. With it, you can, okay, please show how Google developer profiles looks. Yeah, sure. Yeah. On it, Hasibul. Share your screen, Chrome tab, and Android based video here. Yeah, so your Google developer profile will be, just a second, let me get back. I am navigating it, just a second. Yeah, okay, I have to share my screen again, just it opened it in another tab. Chrome tab, Google developer profile. Yeah, sure. Okay, it wants me to sign in. Sorry. They want me to sign in a lot of time. So please add my screen. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so here is our Google developer profile page. As you can see, you can customize it. You can have your bio here, your location, obviously, your links, Twitter, GitHub, also LinkedIn. I haven't added my LinkedIn here yet. And your badges. See, now I haven't finished the entire course yet. I have a few tracks left. I'm not tracks, few pathways left. But as you can see, you will earn these badges. Now these are all badges, but don't want to showcase all of them. They are not arranged. So you want to showcase them in a favorites badges format. Now I have these top five, so I given these as my favorite badges. You can showcase them like this. See, one more thing, that your profile is private and only available to you. That's because this profile is still in beta stage. This will be solved by Google in the later future. It's a nice head start to have. Okay. So anything else? Right? There is also something I need to tell you guys after this. After this Q&A, I think I should show you guys rather from now only. Okay. So share my screen again. Thank you. So Okay. The fourth, you have certificate of completion from Google. It will be signed by a DSC lead. Or the thing is, the people who will complete the prior programming experience track will get a certificate to celebrate. And yeah, as I said before, and as I said, it is only for the people who complete the prior programming track. But I highly recommend doing the new to programming one first, because if you are new, otherwise it will be very confusing if you just jump into prior programming. But if you have knowledge of object-oriented programming, then you can go ahead and start the prior programming track and finish it. And you have to send me a screenshot of your badges, all the 10 badges that you collect from the prior programming track, and we will give you a certificate for that. So, any other questions? Also, one more thing, people who want to do a new to programming track, don't feel left out. You can always do a new to programming track right after that. And you will get some head start if you do a new to programming track as well, and you earn additional badges for that. Mind that. So, any other questions? Yeah, and one more thing, guys, you can connect to us from the link in the chat. Follow us on social medias to get the latest updates. Damn. So I think there isn't any questions. I don't see any questions from you guys anymore. So I will be moving on. By moving on, I mean fill out the registration form. We will be giving a registration form in the chat and in a description as well. We updated. Abhishek, please drop the link of the form and join our WhatsApp group. You can stay in touch with us from that group. Ask any questions you have. If you have any questions after this session, I know many of you will have questions because that's a norm, seriously. And I will be happy to help. Not just me, the DSC code team will be happy to help. Thanks, Rajdeep. Abhishek, please drop the form link. Abhishek, the form.
Yeah, I
Just a
did that.
second, guys. We will be dropping. Oh, okay. There you have it.
Yeah, done.
So as you can see, the form, the link we have posted in the here. You can go to that link, fill out the details. It will help us keep track of you. And if you are doing both the tracks, please select both. It doesn't actually matter. Select both the. I mean, if you change your mind, it won't be a problem. But it would be nice to know how many of you are up to the challenge. So, oh, thanks, Arun. Yeah, it was scary, but seriously. I've never taken a session before, and I will be taking a few more. We will have live coding in them. So this was just an introductory session. Let's see. Thanks, Mayuk. So just drop something in the chat when you are done with the form, okay? And we will close the stream in a few minutes. Thanks, Abhishek. Okay, I hope to see all of you active in this one, and I can't wait to see what kind of app you will guys will make. Of course, you guys need to learn for before that, but still. So, guys, another reminder: the apps you will submit by after learning, obviously, we will nominate one app that has a chance to be showcased by Google. There will be a lot of the DSCs will nominate an app as well, but if you guys do something awesome, they will be showcased. Oh, thanks, Toyon. Thanks, everyone. Okay, sure, we done. Nice. So, when are you guys getting started? Are you guys diving in now? Thank God, Avi. Thank you all. I think, and of course, yeah. Yes, thanks for reminding, Preeti. Go ahead, like and share this stream. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for not missing any other future videos and streams. I had to say that. Yeah, Mayuka, we will notify everyone. Join the WhatsApp group. We will be sending updates there on every, and we will also sending updates to every one of our social media handles. We will drop the social media handles in the description if they are not there already, and we will notify you guys. Don't worry. Follow us on Instagram and LinkedIn as well. For now, you guys can go ahead and complete the first 2 units at least. Uh, get to know the Kotlin a bit because we will be getting into programming in the next session. Just don't worry. Android is actually easy if you guys get to know it. You will need programming, obviously. You will need some of the core concepts, but most of the times it will be function calls. I will be very frank to you. If you are trying to like add a button click and do something with it, change a value or something, it will be mostly just function calls and value changes and all. It's very easy and it's very intuitive to get into. Join our Discord server. We sometimes hang out there. You want excuse me for that one. So tell the crowd. Okay guys, I think that's enough. We're about to end the session for today. If you guys have any question, we're still open. Just a minute or two, and we will end the stream after that. And don't forget to join our WhatsApp group. Okay, one thing. Wait a second. Abhishek, you have added a WhatsApp joining link, right?
No, the WhatsApp joining link is in the form itself.
Okay, I added it.
Yeah.
That's fine. Then fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, don't forget to join your WhatsApp group, cause you will be getting updates sooner there, and you will be able to help you sooner there as well. Of course, we are open on Discord as well. But let's see. But we know a lot of you guys prefer WhatsApp over Discord or Telegram, so we prefer to go with WhatsApp only. So I think there will won't be any other questions. Let's hop.
Yeah. So I think it's
Yeah,
time for the end.
hi, yeah. So thank you
Thank you
guys.
everyone. Thank you everyone for being with us in this session. So hope you
You
guys
guys
have
have given
enjoyed
a
this
nice.
session. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
seriously.
bye bye. Bye bye
Bye
everyone.
guys. Good night, guys. Have a nice one.